What's going on, you guys? Steven here from Airsoft Tech, and today, as you can tell from the title of the video, I am bringing you guys the shooting test of my custom KWA KM4 Commando. This is not how your gun is going to look out of the box if you do decide to purchase the KM4 Commando. I'm actually going to put a picture on the screen right now of what it will look like out of the box. I changed the whole handguard assembly here with all the accessories, the flash hider, the red dot sight. Everything else, though, from like the receivers down and to the right towards the stock of the gun is, you know, it's stock, it's factory. I didn't change anything down there. One thing internally that I did upgrade, which will probably enhance the performance, is the inner barrel. I have a 6.01 Type 4 inner barrel in. Before, I think it comes with the 6.04 or 6.05. It's one of the two. So it's going to make the accuracy a bit better, so just keep that in mind. The gun out of the box, if you do decide to purchase this, might not be as accurate, but I will say with the 6.04, 6.05, whatever inner barrel came with the gun, it's still very, very, very accurate. The 6.01, though, just makes it even better. But also in this video, what I'm going to be doing is the Chrono Test. I'm going to be using 0.23 gram BBs with 11.1 LiPo battery. Once we get our results from the FPS test and the rate of fire test, then I will also be doing the accuracy test. I'm going to be shooting from two different distances. One being, I think I'm probably going to shoot at 65 feet, and the last, or the second distance is going to be around 95-ish, 100 feet, somewhere around there, just about 100 feet, a little bit less than that. And then we'll get our results from how accurate this is. Again, I'm using the 6.01 Type 4 inner barrel. And then after we get the results from the Chrono Test, the accuracy test, then we'll move on to the damage test. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead, pull the Chrono up, fill my magazine up with 0.23 gram BBs, not 0.20s, 0.23s, and we'll see how strong this KWA KM4 Commando is shooting. Alright, you guys, so I have my X-Tech X3200 set up here. It's programmed for 0.23 gram BBs. I have my magazine loaded up with 0.23 gram BBs, and I'm using the 11.1 LiPo battery and the 6.01 millimeter Type 4 inner barrel. So all the results that you will see in this video, again, I'm not using the standard out-of-the-box inner barrel. So here we go. Without further ado, let's test the FPS. Remember, 0.23 gram BBs. First shot, 330, pretty low. 324. 327, 329, 333, 329, 330, 332, 336, 321. Alright, that's 11 shots, 336. So anywhere from around the mid 320s to the high 330s, and that's actually what I was expecting, considering that with 0.20 gram BBs, this gun's supposed to be shooting anywhere from 340 to 350 FPS. Again, this is the CQB KM4 Commando. So yeah, this is actually not too bad of results. At first, I forgot how strong this gun was supposed to be shooting. That's why I said it was pretty low. However, now that I remembered, it's really not that low at all. Remember, I'm using heavier BBs, and so yeah, 330 is actually not too bad. So without further ado, with the 11.1 LiPo battery, let's see how fast this gun is shooting. Alright, so I reset the chronograph, you guys. Again, 0.23 gram BBs, 11.1 LiPo battery, and the 6.01 millimeter Type 4 inner barrel. Here we go, rounds per minute. Let's see how fast this gun is shooting. 1,184. That's actually not bad at all. That's really, really nice. There's 1,173. And 1,169. That's actually really freaking good. Remember, this is running off a 11.1 LiPo battery. You can use a 9.6 volt battery, but the rate of fire obviously will be a bit lower. So I would probably use 11.1 LiPo. I just love doing that, especially with these KWAs. You really get the, you know, the potential out of the gun. You really get the gun to perform at its best, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. So guys, use 11.1 LiPo battery. Yeah, it's gonna probably wear at your gears a little bit faster. However, the KWA guns are made to run off LiPo batteries. So not bad for the performance of the Chrono Test. So let's go ahead, set up my target, and we'll be shooting at the two distance that I said, 65 feet, 65, 70 feet-ish, and then the 85 to around 95 feet-ish. I'm not measuring exactly, but it's somewhere around there, just below 100 feet, I'd say. But yeah, let's go set up the target, and we'll see how accurate this gun is. Alright, you guys, so around 65, 70 feet, you're definitely not going to have a problem reaching your target whatsoever. As you can see, I had some pretty nice groupings here. I did have some flyers, but that was just my personal aiming. I had to adjust. But once I did, I think the gun shoots absolutely amazingly. But remember, I'm using the 6.01 millimeter Type 4 inner barrel, so it might not be as accurate. However, you should still see some nice groupings with the stock or out of the box inner barrel. But as you can see, this shoot and see target that I'm using, you guys, it's about the size of my hand. Alright, so you could literally shoot someone's hand from around 70 feet. That's absolutely incredible. Alright, so let's move back to the final distance now, which is around 85 to around 95 feet, and we'll see how well it performs at that distance. Alright you guys, so 85 to around 95 feet. The groupings are definitely starting to get a little bit wider. They're not as tight, but I still hit the bullseye, especially on full auto. When it's on full auto, it's basically just like a hose of BBs. On semi-automatic, the BBs start to fly just a little bit, left, right, up, down. Just, you know, that's just how it always is going to be. But with the 6.01 millimeter tight pointer barrel, it's definitely going to enhance and just, you know, outperform basically any barrel that comes out of the box, unless it's, you know, a 6.01 millimeter tight pointer barrel. But yeah, so without that though, just a stock factory inner barrel, before I installed my new barrel, again the 6.01, it still shot really nice, and you know, it shot amazingly. The accuracy was still really nice, and I was actually really impressed out of the box. I just wanted to make it a little bit better, so that's why I went with the 6.01. And but yeah, so 85 to around 95 feet, the groupings are starting to get a little bit bigger, obviously not as tight. However, again, hand size target, and I can still hit it at around 95 feet at max. I don't really want to round up to 100 feet because it's not, but yeah, so around 85 to around 95 feet, you can hit a human hand. So that's actually really fantastic. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna pull out this item that I'm going to destroy for you guys for the damage test, and hopefully you guys enjoy. So let me go get that item, we'll set it up, and we'll start destroying it. Alright, for this damage test, you guys, I have brought out a calculator. I do not use this calculator anymore. It was just collecting dust in one of my drawers, so I was like, why not go ahead and shoot it? So this is what I'm going to be using for this damage test. So I'm going to go back probably around, I don't know, 6-7 feet at most. I'm probably going to be point blank, actually, and just destroy this thing, alright? So let me go back around 6-7 feet, and we'll see what we can do. Alright you guys, so I went through one magazine of BBs, and that's 120 rounds, and this is what 120 BBs does to a calculator. I didn't realize how durable these things are, so I don't really think we're going to be able to do too much more. So I think I'm just going to stop here, but as you can see, we did make a pretty nice hole in the screen. It's completely purple, made it bleed, took off this front plastic panel here, as you can see, and we did ding up the buttons a little bit, as you can see right there. But overall, it held up pretty nicely. Obviously, we didn't like shred it or anything like that, but we did completely, you know, break it. It does not function anymore whatsoever. So, but that's actually pretty cool. We did make a pretty nice hole in the screen, as you can see. Hold on. Look at that. You can hear it all just crunching away. Look at that. Very nice. So this was the damage test, and overall this was the shooting chrono accuracy test, whatever, of this custom KWA KM4 Commando. So if you are interested in purchasing the gun, you guys, a link will be down below in the description to evike.com, where you can purchase it around, I think it was like around $280. But yeah, so the direct link will be down in the description if you do want to purchase this gun. And but yeah, anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you liked the video, don't be afraid to click that thumbs up button. I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the channel and you just click this video randomly, go ahead, click that subscribe button as well so you can be notified when I do upload new videos. I'd also greatly appreciate it if you did that. But anyways, you guys, that's going to be for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, but until next time, I'll see you guys later.